Continuation, I'm also going to set up my second store. All right, so I'm gonna call this one second branch. Top cleaners. All right, this one is in Lagos, while the first one is in Port Harcourt. 50. All right. So let me add tags like stain removal, ST, express wash, W, alterations, alright. So I don't still operate on Sunday, so I believe that's all. Let me create. Alright, so it has been created, so I'll just click on launch POS. Now once I click on launch POS, you can see all the items. You can see, oh, okay, I think I'm on okay, this is the second branch. So you can see the self-service. So all these items are editable. You can edit them. Now let me show you how you can edit them. You can click on edit. Now once you click on edit, you click on the pencil icon, so you can switch from full service to self-service. All right, you can edit any of the price list that is here. You can add more variants like this one. Now you see, so you can change this amount to like 4,000. Once you change, you save. You can as well add a new item. Now for full service, you can add, like, for instance, okay, let's see this shoe that is here. You can change this shoe. This one regular adults. You can see the price is there, so you can add more variants. You can add more variants into it. You can still add new ones. You can create a fresh one. Now I will show you where you can add more unit of measurement. If you want to do that, this is where you can do that. Now remember, whenever you want to go back to main control, this is your active tab. This is known as your active tab. You just click on it. Once you click on it, to take you back to controls. Controls is basically where all the features of our app lives. All right, so you can search for product units, products units. All right, you can see product units. This is where you can add all your product units. All right, if the one you're looking for is not here, you can add it on here. All right, so look at this. I'm going to click it back again. I click. All right, so you can, whenever you want to create an order for a customer, you click on launch POS. Now once you click on launch POS, you see all your items. So if you want to use the full service, you use the full service. You want to use the self-service, you can still use the self-service. So let me quickly create an order for a customer on here. So I'm gonna be, okay, let's search for duvet. I'm gonna be using the medium-sized duvet. All right, so let's see, four. They're all white. Marker, I can give it like I can just call it white. It doesn't matter. I can call it any label name. If I don't want to use it, I can call it any name at all. All right, let me add. So the person has a t-shirt. All right, so the t-shirt is just for iron and fold only. Iron, fold, and package, which is 5. Then for wash and iron, he has wash and iron. Wash and iron. This is wash, iron, and fold. So I'm going to be going for this one. Alright. Let me search for beddings. I have bed sheets here. I'm going to be going for the small size, as a small size duvet. So of course you can see I have no customer on here. If I go to this, if I go back to control, you see I have no single customers on here, so I need to add a new customer. So for me to quickly do that from my POS, I just need to click on this button here. So let me quickly add the customer. So this is the customer name and phone number. So it is very important you fill in their name, their full name, phone number, and email. Because once this order is created, they get email, SMS notification, WhatsApp notification, and email notification. So once that is, the customer has been added, you can see it here. So the next thing for me to do now, if the customer already exists, you don't need to come back and add them. All you just need to do is to search their name. For instance, since I've added that customer, you don't need to come back to this place again to add them again, because they are already saved. If you go back to your controls, scroll down to customer, you can see the customer I just added now. Alright, you go back, controls, now you just search for the customer by phone number or name. Let's search for Nnamdi. Alright, once you search, you see it pops up, so you click on checkout. Okay, this is a full service, so all I just need to do is to click on. Now if you try to finalize, you'll see standard. So my standard duration for this particular order is 5 days, so I'll be using 5 days to finalize this order. So this is 5 days, and 5 days falls in, that's very late, so let me bring it. I need to clear this time. Let me say 5 days, which is Monday, so I can reduce the time. Now this order is also going for pickup and drop off, so I'm going to select pickup and drop off. So I'll charge this customer 2,000 for pickup and drop off. Now if this order was going for express, you have to double the price, but right now, 5 days. 5 days, I was selecting 5 hours, so 5 days. So if this order was going for express, you click on express, click on express,